Hello Transformers fans, I'm going to be doing my final Kabaya G1 knockoff review. This time I'm doing G1 Kabaya knockoff Blaster. He's an original 80s boom bat blaster type piece that he was, like his original toy. I think actually a pretty good little knockoff sticker there for the Autobot symbol. He's blue and red and kind of a gray. Obviously not G1 colors. I guess you could kind of say that maybe he's twin cast colors. It's close, not quite right. His tape deck does open. No tapes obviously fit inside. They make knockoff cassette tapes, but they're probably about that big. There's no way they'd fit in the chest piece. As a smaller sized boombox for your G1 collection, if you wanted to paint that up as such, it probably would look really good. Here's a size comparison with Acid Rain, who's been my stand-in for size comparisons pretty much all day today. And here he is standing next to the Kabaya G1 knockoff Rodimus. He's much bigger than the other knockoffs. He's almost a deluxe size in robot mode, probably a cross between a Scout and a deluxe. So I'll go ahead and do the transformation. It's pretty much the same as the G1 figure. You want to separate the top up here, pull the legs down, click them in, pull each leg down, click it up, pop that part into the side, pop that part into the side, flip the feet down, then we come down and we're going to do the arms. They pop out, pull down, and then the fists come out. Now the fists are kind of a problem on mine. Takes a little work to get them going to open up. And do the same on the other side. Come on, come out. There we go. And then the last part is to flip up the head. And he has a little kind of a blue face, which is kind of cool. Neat that they molded that piece separately. And you can kind of see some of the finer details here. Little empty cassette door. Mine's kind of warped, as you can kind of see. And that's kind of a common problem with these sets. I actually had to send my Rodimus back, my original Rodimus, because some of the pieces were not formed correctly and I wasn't able to actually finish assembling the kit. But as I was saying on some of the other ones, these are basically model kits, and if you want them to put together and stay together any reasonable amount of time, you should probably use super glue. Here he is standing next to the Seeker Acid Storm, and you can see he's pretty much the same size if you don't count the tops of the outtake jets of the jet or the wings. He would probably, if painted correctly, almost be a pretty good stand-in for a blaster for your G1 Classics, other than he's not the right color and he's just a hair smaller. I think Blaster was always kind of a bigger character in the series, but he fits in much better than the original G1 Blaster as far as the size goes. I highly recommend you pick these up. They're really cheap. You can get them for between $3 to $5. You put them together yourself. It's great fun there. I don't know what else to say about them. You know, if you have the G1 figures, you know what the articulation's like. You know what to expect from them. Very few shortcuts were taken for shrinking them down to the sizes that they are. They're just really, really great figures for the price, if you're into knockoffs. I'm only into knockoffs as far as old G1 stuff goes, just because I'm only mildly interested in the original figures. I'm more into the classics, but I like to be able to remember some of the ones from when I was growing up. I grew up in the 80s, so I grew up with the original G1 Transformers. But yeah, if you've got some money to burn and some time to put together a model kit, I highly recommend you pick these up. You can probably find them on KO Toys or anywhere else you might find knockoff Transformer toys. I hope you enjoyed these reviews. I did enjoy making them. If you have any questions, please post some comments on any of the Kabaya knockoff reviews and I'll be happy to answer them for you. Have a great one.